Endrick's move to Lyon isn't being treated like a normal loan. From his very first answer, it was clear this wasn't just about minutes on the pitch. It was about environment, comfort, control. He talked about working under a Portuguese coaching staff and compared it to his time in Brazil, basically saying, "I've been here before. I know how this works." That's not confidence. That's familiarity. And for a 19-year-old, that already tells you something important. He doesn't want chaos. He wants structure. He also made it clear he's trying to fully integrate. New country, new language, new culture. He joked about learning French, about bonding with teammates, about feeling good in training. Sounds normal, right? But here's where things get interesting. When asked about pressure, real pressure, the kind that eats young players alive, Endrick didn't say he ignores it. He didn't say he thrives on it. He said something much more revealing. "I left social media." Think about that. At 19, in the era of likes, clips, and instant judgment, he chose silence. That's either extremely mature or a sign that the noise was louder than anyone expected. And then came the moment that changed the entire tone of the press conference. When asked about barely playing for Real Madrid, Endrick smiled and said, "Those were the best months of my life." Let that sink in. For most young players, not playing is torture. For him, it was personal growth. He talked about marriage, building a home, becoming more of a man. All valid, all real. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Football wasn't the priority during that time. And that doesn't make him wrong. But it does make this loan far more important than it looks on paper. Then comes the dream every Brazilian player claims to live for: the national team. Endrick didn't complain about being left out. He didn't demand answers. He didn't play the victim. He said it was part of God's plan. Calm, polite, almost too calm. Because behind that calm is reality. If you don't play, you disappear. And that's where the conversation with Carlo Ancelotti changes everything. According to Endrick, the advice was simple and brutal in its honesty. Leave, play, develop, be happy. That's not a coach protecting a talent. That's a coach saving one. So Endrick leaves Real Madrid, not as a failure, but as a project still under construction. Lyon isn't the destination. It's the test. He's not arriving as a superstar. He's arriving as a player who needs answers. Can he handle responsibility? Can he lead? Can he turn all this emotional intelligence into goals, movement, impact? He says his focus is helping the team win. No promises, no bold statements, just work. The debut against Lyon isn't just another match. It's the moment where words stop working. Because speeches don't win games. Performances do. And here's the key detail. There's no option to buy. Real Madrid is watching closely. This loan is not about escaping pressure. It's about proving readiness.
Então, quando eu soube, né, disso, claro que sai na imprensa, sai em tudo, mas em nenhum momento eu falei que eu estava indo embora. Em nenhum momento eu falei que ia embora do Real Madrid, porque eu não queria que ninguém soubesse, eu só queria trabalhar. Mas claro que quando vai saindo as coisas na imprensa, já começa a chegar no vestiário e começam a perguntar se você vai embora, se você não vai. Mas ali eu comentei com as pessoas ali mais próximas de mim, do Real. Mas pra mim foi uma coisa até engraçada, que chegava no treino, todo mundo começava a perguntar se eu ia, se eu não ia, falava pra ficar, não sei. Mas como eu falei, comentei com algumas pessoas mais próximas de mim e foi basicamente isso. Então, creio que agora ele sabe que felizmente eu fui embora. Claro, vou voltar um dia e Tô conversando com eles, converso com o Camavinga, conversei com o Valverde, conversei com o Arthur, conversei com vários jogadores, então é muito importante para mim também ter essa amizade deles, né? De eu chegar e eles se preocuparem com isso. Mas para mim foi muito importante essa vinda para cá.
So now we wait. Is this a new kind of football prodigy? One who prioritizes mental balance over hype? Or are we hearing a beautiful story that still needs proof on the pitch? Endrick sounds different, more controlled, more aware. But football has only one language that truly matters: the ball. What do you think? Is this maturity going to turn into performance? Or is Lyon about to expose a player still searching for himself? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story is just getting started.